Number 2. This is a Town Hall 12, as you can see. Now you need to take some additional steps when you get to Town Hall 12, and we'll talk about those as we go through this attack here. All right, and in addition to the queen, which is right here, we have the air sweepers right here. And the CC, which you can see is right there. You also have to take down the town hall normally. If you leave that town hall up, it's going to just wreak havoc on your loons, and you're probably going to get a 1-star. So when I'm looking at LaLo at Town Hall 12, I almost always plan to get the town hall. As you can see, air sweepers are pointing this way. And for this one, it's pretty obvious where you're going to want to go in at. You have the queen right here. You have an air defense. You have the town hall. You have an easy CC pool. And as you can see, split heroes. Where's your king? King's over here. So, I mean, this is screaming to be hit with LaLo. And again, you have the circle. You're going to bring your kill squad in here, take out a big chunk, and then your cleanup troops are going to go around. That's basically always going to happen on these attacks. All right, so as far as funneling goes, to be safe, we probably want to get rid of all of these buildings down here. Probably want to clear out these as well. I always leave these buildings there so that they can kind of keep the king and the queen in place so that they can follow the wall wrecker in. We want the wall wrecker to get to the town hall on this one because we need to take down the town hall anytime we do one of these attacks at Town Hall 12. And because of that, I'm going to do a golem in front of the wall wrecker because you have 2 archer towers, a cannon, an expo, and the queen that's all going to be shooting at that wall wrecker if it comes in. So we'll drop the golem right here. We'll let it, as soon as all of these defenses lock onto that golem, we'll put the wall wrecker behind it. And we're also gonna put some bowlers in there too to kind of speed things up. Raged bowlers can help you get through the base a little bit quicker. It's more about speeding up the attack. So let's see, what else can we say here? Oh, air sweepers. This kind of tells us the direction. So we're gonna have this portion of the base taken out. We can't start going this way because you're going to start by running into that air sweeper. So the obvious direction is going to be to go this way because one of the first defenses that you're going to destroy with your LaLo is going to be that air sweeper. And with that, oh, we're going to do 3 hounds, 2 right here, and then a little bit later on we're going to do 1 right there. And you'll notice that 3 air defenses will be still up, so we're going to bring 3 hounds. And like normal, 2 hounds come in here. One's probably going to pop, the other's going to go over here. The other one's going to come in this way. So you see that no matter where you send your loons, you're always going to have a hound tanking, because one's going to move in this way and take fire from everything over here if there's anything left. And then obviously the one that's going to come in from here is going to tank the wizard tower, archer towers, expo, and air defense. And with that, oh, also, I'm going to bring a freeze for each of these multi-target infernos. Those are not good for loons, so you want to freeze them. Now let's look at the attack. Hey guys, let's get into this attack. Before we start, just a few notes on troop selection. I brought 4 baby drags because I really need the funnel to be right on this one, and I don't know if there are black air mines out there in the corners. So if there's one on each side and I lose my baby drags, the funnel is completely screwed over. So I want to make sure that I get the funnel right, so all of my kill squad goes into the base. And something else I think I forgot to mention is I'm doing 2 freezes, one for each of those multi-targets. And you might ask why, if I'm bringing my Warden with my kill squad, why I'm still freezing that Inferno. And the reason is that I normally use my Warden Tome to protect the wall wrecker as opposed to protect the troops, because generally when I plan my attacks, the most important thing is getting the wall wrecker where it needs to go. And in this case, at Town Hall 12, I almost always use my wall wrecker to deliver troops to the town hall so I can take that down. So let's get into the attack here. I'm going to drop the golem first. That's going to tank all of these defenses so that the baby drags can form the funnel, and it's also going to tank for the wall wrecker. And you'll notice that the golem is almost gone already, and the wall wrecker barely even broke through the first layer. So it's good that I brought that, or my wall wrecker would not have made it. I'm going to start the tome. I actually missed the wall wrecker when I did the tome. Luckily it had enough health to get through that last wall. It breaks, and surprise, surprise, a P.E.K.K.A. giant is in there. The reason the P.E.K.K.A. is in there is because you have 2 multi-target Infernos. Those are not going to touch the P.E.K.K.A. You'll see that it gets over there, takes down the town hall, and then the LaLo is ready to start. All right, you'll notice that I'm about to drop my rage, and the reason I am going to drop it here is because there are some high hit point defenses there. You have the Eagle, the Inferno, and the Expo, so those loons under rage made it through all of them. And that's what I was saying. It's important to take rages when there's a group of high hit point buildings, because that way you can move through them quickly. And if the loons have to stay there for 2 bomb drops, then you're wasting time, and you might even miss it. So miss the 3-star, I mean. So yeah, it looks like this attack's done. Plenty of loons left to go around and clean up. And one last thing I'm guilty of, I'll admit, is I'm not the best at bringing cleanup troops. So, how many loons are left there? Probably like 5, 6. I could have swapped, one of those loons out for 5 archers. And I should, and you guys should too. So, lessons to be learned there. So yeah, I think that one's done. Yeah, well, that's finished. So we have 2 more. I found an old video, so we're going to do 2 more LaLo with a big kill squad. I'll probably get those out in the next couple days.